just another day of feeding them. It's quite cold out. I like to move the bowls every day, every other day. At least every now and then. I'm not super great at it, but you don't want them feeding in the same spot all winter, or even for a prolonged period of time. As they're feeding here, you can see that they're just standing around, right? And they'll stand around and defecate and stomp around, and you'll get clusters of manure and have that stomped in, and you don't really want that near where you're feeding, and over time that'll create a muddy spot. So it's best just to move it. With these little bowls, it's really easy to do. I just come in and I pick it up and toss it out somewhere else. And again, you want to make sure there's enough for everybody. Big Daddy's decided he's going to have his own today. They'll figure it out. They self-regulate to some extent as far as making sure they get to the right one. They're going to eat as much feed as there. That's not something that they're really capable of regulating. At least not my sheep. I imagine if they were fed all the time, they'd learn that skill. But my sheep are on pasture 90% of the time or more. They only get like a scoop. Each one of these bowls has one scoop of food in it. I don't know if there's a standard for a scoop. It's, I don't know, good size. I'll have to show that at some time. This is not very much. It probably comes to about a cup of feed per sheep. And they all just want to be together. Then one of them will realize, hey, there's still food left in this other bowl. Maybe there's not. Maybe Big Daddy ate all of that. He's a bit of a glutton. There's a reason he's the biggest one. No, there's still some left. Make sure Doc gets some. I think she's probably carrying. I bet you there's still some more in that third one up there. Yeah. So when they start getting antsy, they'll go to a different one. And this is the biggest problem with having rams over winter is they're a little bit more aggressive, or at least my rams are more aggressive about food and competition. As long as they're on pasture, it's not a problem. There's food to eat everywhere. But right now, they're not. And they're not the best at sharing. I mean, the ewes, they don't care. They'll share for the most part. As if somebody's getting really aggressive, they'll push you out. But it's not uncommon to see 5 or 6 of them around the same bowl. But the rams, they prefer to be by themselves. They're greedy. It is cold. You can hear we've got some dead trees that need to come down. I can hear them creaking in the very, very little wind that there is. It's just so cold. That's that.